Yes, children, today we are going to do our activity number 2, which is based on the differentiate between the mixture and compound, children. So here we are first preparing the mixture as well as compound by using iron fillings and sulfur powder and distinguish between them on the basis of their appearance. That means either they are homogeneous or heterogeneous. Already, children, we have learned about the homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. Secondly, we are doing the particular behavior of it towards magnet. Third, towards carbon disulfide solvent. And lastly, we are just see the effect of heat. Let's see the material required. Here we are having a need of hard glass test tube. We are having a need of test tube holder. Secondly, we are having a need of pestle and mortar. Then we are having a need of 2 watch glasses. Then we are having requiring of the particular lens. Then we are having a need of a magnet for the iron fillings. Then we are having need for a sulfur powder, which is yellow in color. And lastly, we require carbon disulfide solution. Children, now we see the procedure. When we talked of the procedure, we have take both of the particular into the watch glass. That is iron filling and sulfur powder. So, when we are taking both of them, putting together into a pestle and grind by the use of the mortar constituently, so the product is obtained, which is a mixture of iron and sulfur. So, now what we are doing is, we are taking 2 of the watch glass, taking both of the particular mixture labeled as A and B. That means we are dividing this mixture into 2 halves and place them in a watch glass A and watch glass B. Now we see that how the compound of iron and sulfur, which is known as iron sulfide, is formed. Iron sulfide has the symbolic formula FeS, which is black in color. So, when we talked about the preparation of the compound of iron and sulfur, we have to transfer half of the mixture from watch glass B to hard glass test tube. Now we have to hold the test tube with a test tube holder. Now next procedure, we have to just apply a heat the mixer strongly by using a Bunsen burner or a spirit lamp till the mixer starts glowing with reddish brown, reddish color. So here you can see that it starts with a red color. So we have to stop heating. It is observed that the test tube will continue to glow for some time. Then after what happened? The iron fillings will react with sulfur, which is forming a compound known as iron sulfide, which releases heat energy known as exothermic reaction, children. So here we are preparing a compound of iron and sulfur, which is known as iron sulfide. You see the black color mass. Particular block of black color compound is immediately transferred to watch glass B. That particular block which is having a black color, जो black color का substance आपको दिख रहा है वो compound है iron sulfide का, children. ये हमने procedure देखी. अब हम we are just going to see their appearance and rest of the particular transparency as well, their magnetic effect, their heating effect, and either they are dissolved in carbon disulfide or not. First what we are doing is we check the appearance of sample A with the naked eyes, and secondly we are just checking the appearance of sample B with the naked eyes. Whenever we will talk about sample A, which is a mixture of iron sulfide and iron and the sulfur powder, so it is heterogeneous in nature. You can see the particles separately, so we can say that sample A is a mixture. And secondly, when we will talk about the sample B, which is homogeneous in nature, because here you cannot see any particles separately, so we can say that sample B is known as compound. So children, here sample A, which is heterogeneous mixture, and sample B is a compound which is homogeneous in nature. We'll see the movement of magnet through the sample A and sample B. So when we'll talk about the movement of the magnet towards iron filling and the sample B, that is compound of iron sulfide. So you can see here, whenever we are just taking the magnet towards the sample A, So iron filings are going to cling or attracted towards the magnet. So we can say that it can be separated by the magnetic separation. So sample A is known as mixture. Now the same method we are doing with sample B. So here no iron fillings are going to be get attracted towards the magnet. So we can say that sample B is having no effect of magnet, and sample B is known as compound which cannot be separated by the magnetic separation. Now here take a pinch of a sample A with carbon disulfide solution and take a pinch of a sample B with the carbon disulfide. So what you observe that a part of sample dissolved in carbon disulfide, that is sulfur powder for sample A, and when we talked about the sample B, so there is no part of sample which is dissolved. So iron sulfide which remain undissolved. So we can say that sample A is a mixture in which sulfur dissolved in carbon disulfide, whereas sample B in which iron sulfide remain undissolved. So sample B is compound. Now let us see the effect of heat on sample A and sample B. So for sample A, mixture starts glowing and a chemical reaction takes place. So component of a mixture may react under certain condition and form a compound on heating. And when we talked about the heating effect on sample B in a test tube, there is no reaction takes place. So we can say that on compound there is no effect of heating. There is no furthermore new compound is going to be formed. So that is effect of heat on sample A and sample B. So what the result we have, that sample A is a mixture of iron and sulfur, while sample B is compound of iron sulfide. Iron sulfide is formula Fe2S, which is black in color. Now let us see the precautions. First, the mixture should be heated strongly and with great care. Second, carbon disulfide is highly volatile and its vapor are combustible, so it should be handled with great care. Here again children, I am saying that carbon disulfide is highly volatile, that means it is going to be taken accidental fire. Its vapor are very combustible, so it should be taken care with a very great efforts. Third, to make sure that no iron remains unreacted during the chemical reaction, take an excess of sulfur. Excess sulfur will burn during the reaction. Here please use the minimum amount of mixture or its compound. And last, chemical should be handled carefully and hand must be washed properly. After the completion of the experiment, please see it thoroughly children. You have idea that what is mixture and what is compound. So please kindly just now see it carefully, and in the next video we'll learn how to write the experiment children. Already we have learned about the homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture, as well also we have learned about the compound children. So in the next video we'll learn how to write that particular activity. See this activity very carefully children, so you have idea that how to differentiate between mixture and compound. Thank you.